What's going on YouTube? It's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Nike Kyrie 4 in the Lucky Charms colorway. These released earlier this month, but they didn't have a Canadian release until yesterday, August 18th. They retailed for $120 US or 165 Canadian dollars. The official colorway for this shoe is bright crimson and multicolor. If you guys didn't know, this Lucky Charms colorway is part of a cereal pack that Nike collaborated with General Mills, releasing this Lucky Charms colorway, a Cinnamon Toast Crunch colorway, as well as a Kicks colorway. Of the three, this one was arguably the most sought after, but I was lucky and able to grab my pair at the Foot Locker in the Eaton Centre in downtown Toronto. So the Kyrie 4, as the name suggests, is the fourth signature model for Kyrie Irving. This shoe is built for speed, quick cuts, and for a player that plays lower to the ground and needs exceptional traction. The base of the shoe is constructed using engineered mesh, and this is done in this bright crimson color. In real life, this color is more like a neon or like a hot red, and this sort of surprised me because a lot of the pictures that I saw online previous to picking this up made this shoe look a lot more of a deeper red than it actually was. So the engineered mesh covers the frontal half of the shoe, ensuring that this frontal half is very flexible and well ventilated. We also have this hit of synthetic leather wrapping around the frontal edge of the toe box, giving you that added durability. Serving as the bottom two eyelets, we have Nike Flywire technology, which gives you more of a customizable fit from a width perspective. The laces for these shoes is an oval shaped lace, also done in the same bright crimson color. Underneath the laces, we have this mesh tongue, and then at the very top, we have this Lucky Charms branding on the left foot and the Kyrie Irving logo on the right foot. The back half of the shoe is constructed out of suede, and as you take a closer look, you'll see that we have the shapes of the Lucky Charms debossed into the suede itself. So among them, we have a star shape, a rainbow shape, a moon, and so on and so forth. Stitched directly on top of this on both the lateral side as well as the medial side, we have this iridescent Nike swoosh. Taking a look at the back heel, we have this synthetic leather on the very back. On the right shoe, we have this all-seeing eye logo, and then on the left shoe, we have the General Mills logo. The inner liner of the shoe is also done in bright crimson, and then taking a look at the insoles, so these come with a Lucky Charms graphic printed insole with Kyrie Irving's signature on the heel. These Kyrie 4s sit atop this foam midsole, and encapsulated underneath the heel, we have a Zoom Air bag. The midsole itself is painted in a duller red, but it features multicolor speckle paint. As you take a closer look at the forefoot, you can see these three triangular shaped patterns that extend from the bottom outsole and extend over and onto the midsole itself. This ensures you have that adequate traction even when you're making hard cuts and your foot's angling on one side or the other. Turning these over to the bottom, so here we have your Kyrie 4 outsole. It features this zigzag pattern running down the center, giving you what they call a flex groove traction pattern that adds additional flexibility on the outsole. The traction pattern itself is multi-directional, and it's predominantly done in this gum color, but if you take a closer look and combine the outsoles together, the outsole is colored in the Lucky Charm shapes. So for example, we have the star towards the forefoot, we have this rainbow at the very top edge of the left foot, and so on and so forth. If you zoom into the heel, you can see that it exposes a little window that shows the Zoom airbag underneath. Sizing wise, so the Kyrie 4 fits a little bit snug. Some people do go true to size if they want a really locked down fit, but for me, my feet measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and I typically go with a size 10.5 in most of my Nike basketball sneakers. In this case, I also got these in a size 10.5, which accommodates my feet, especially if I'm wearing thicker socks like the Nike Elite Sock series. To give you guys a point of reference, I also wear a 10.5 in other Nike basketball sneakers like the Kyrie 2, the Kobe 4, Kobe 5, and the Kobe 11. Comfort-wise, so the Kyrie series generally isn't the most well-padded shoe. In this case, it does feature Zoom Air underneath the heel, but from an on-court performance standpoint, as I mentioned earlier, this is definitely more for players that are lower to the ground and needs a shoe that's appropriate for quicker cuts as opposed to more impact protection like a sneaker for LeBron, for example. With that said though, the Kyrie series is my personal favorite from an on-court perspective, and I find these to be very comfortable even straight out of the box. So with all that being said, now let me lace these up and show you guys how these look on feet. Nike's done a really good job with the Kyrie 4, releasing a ton of really dope colorways. This cereal pack is the latest example of that, and although I want to cop all 3 colorways, this Lucky Charms one was definitely my favorite of the 3. Let me know in the comments down below whether or not you guys picked up a pair for yourself, and whether or not you're also a fan of the Kyrie 4 line in general. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at esco8, give me a follow on Twitter at sean.go, and follow my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.